Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Light back here with another YouTube video. And in today's video, we're going to be doing, let's talk about the upcoming DC movies here in today's video. Just quickly, disclaimer, do not pay no attention to the dates that's here. These dates are wrong except for the Suicide Squad. So yeah, I want to make sure that's clear as well. I think all these dates are wrong. I think the Aquaman 2's dates hasn't changed, but other than that, like all these dates are wrong. So yeah, pay no attention to that whatsoever. Like most of these movies got delayed. So yeah. Anyways, I thought why not let's talk about these upcoming movies. I've already done one for the Marvel TV shows and the Marvel movies, so why not do the DC ones? So in this video, I'm mainly going to be talking about I guess these six movies really because uh I don't want to put any rumors who could get canceled or anything like that because there is more movies and stuff. It's just they haven't been really nothing's really been known slash confirmed or anything. All we know pretty much about these kind of stuff is people who are directing or writing or producing or something like that. We don't know exactly what's going on. Maybe I'll talk about them in the last segment of the video. But anyways, let's get into this. I'll just say the information we got regarding it in the release date, in my opinion on the movie. So yeah. Anyways, let's start off with first up we got the Suicide Squad. Now, the Suicide Squad is supposed to be I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be kind of like a reboot to the Suicide Squad, so I'm not expecting too much attachment to that movie. Uh maybe like say a kind of reboot. Maybe they'll mention some of the characters. I don't know. A soft reboot, I guess you would call it. But enough straying away from that. I'll talk about where it's gonna release. So this release date's actually correct. It's supposed to be releasing on August 6th, 2021. And we know it's confirmed too. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go on that HBO Max thing, the thing they're doing with HBO Max. So yeah, that's supposed to come out in August. And it's directed by James Gunn. So yeah, I'm very excited to see this movie personally. Just because James Gunn, in my personal opinion, I like his works. He does a pretty good job. I mean, I like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and I feel like he could do a lot with the R rating that the movie gives him, uh, and stuff like that. And I think the Suicide Squad will be much more improved because they're very much an R rated kind of team. So that's why I think a lot of people didn't really like too much the PG-13 one because again, it's straight away from the violent nature of the Suicide Squad. But other than that, my excitement level, I'll say 8 out of 10. I'm pretty excited. I'm very excited. Or I would say 8.5 out of 10. Very excited. Anyways, let's move on to the next movie, which is going to be The Batman. So, this movie is supposed to be a movie directed by Matt Reeves, starring Robert Pattinson. And its release date, pay no attention to this release date. It is supposed to be March 4th, 2022. So it's about less than a year away, I would say. Yeah, less than a year. So I'm pretty excited for this movie. I'm very excited. Out of all these movies, I'm probably excited for this one the most. I'm just super excited. It looks like this film's gonna be taking more of an approach on the dark and gritty side of Batman, which I think is pretty cool. We got a whole new cast for the Batman character, and I'm pretty excited. Excitement factor, easily 9.5 out of 10 or maybe even 10 out of 10. I just can't wait for this movie. I'm really excited to see it. It looks very interesting and just awesome, and I can't wait for it to come. uh Anyways, we next up we have Black Adam. Now this movie is supposed to be release date of July 29th, 2022. So a little over a year, pretty much, and that's supposed to be coming out again July 29th, 2022. Mind this thing. This is wrong. So yeah. Anyways, we know director is I think I might mispronounce his name. Juama Colette Serra. I think I mispronounced it badly. Sorry, but yeah, it's being directed by that person. He's supposed to have Dwayne the Rock Johnson or Dwayne Johnson. I'm used to saying The Rock, but Dwayne Johnson is playing Black Adam, and we know we're getting uh, just Justice Society of America, which I'm pretty interested in, just for the fact I'm kind of a huge fan of like say Doctor Fate and stuff like that, so I'm pretty excited for them to see this go down. Uh, yeah, and Hawkman's gonna be in it too. It's gonna be damn interesting. I'm pretty interesting. I'm curious to see The Rock's take on this character too. I think The Rock is definitely a good actor. I mean, yeah, he's definitely a good actor, and I can't wait to see what goes on with this Black Adam movie. Uh, but anyways, I'd probably give this excitement level probably an 8 out of 10. Pretty excited. Uh, yeah, pretty excited. Just I don't know. It doesn't grab my attention too much just for the fact that we still never got any trailer or photos or anything. Or we got photos, but like in castings. But I kind of feel like maybe I'll like it more once I see a trailer or something. But anyways, let's move on to later on. So the fourth movie we're gonna see here is The Flash. Now this movie is actually coming out November 4th, 2022. Uh, yeah, so pay no attention to this release date again. Uh, and yeah, it's gonna be a Flash solo movie starring, of course, Ezra Miller. We're supposed to be seeing some kind of entity of like the Flashverse, so I'm curious to see what's going on with that. Uh, and it's being directed by Andy Muscacini. I think I pronounced his name wrong, but my apologies for that. But yeah, it's filming currently, and it's supposed to be coming out June 3rd. Personally, I don't. I'm decently excited for this, just for the fact we still have not gotten a trailer, of course. But like, I'm not too surprised about that. But it just seems like this movie's being a little bit of off-putting, just with the fact it's been delayed so many times, uh, and just the fact that it's kind of in shambles with some of the actors and stuff like that. Like supposedly Michael Keaton is supposed to be on it, but like people have been saying, oh, he's not going to be in it, or I don't know what's going on there. But I don't really know what to say, to be honest with you, with the Flash. So, in excitement factor, when it comes out, I'll definitely see it, of course. But excitement factor, 6 out of 10. I'm not too excited for it, but it may change. I don't know. Cause Flash, personally, Flash is one of my favorite superheroes, and I just feel like this is kind of screwing with the character a bit. But anyways, let's get into the next one here. So it's the fifth movie here. We have should or actually pay no attention to this because the thing is screwed up here. But anyways, it's supposed to be Aquaman 2. Now, Aquaman 2's release date's actually right. It's still December 16th, 2022. Uh, we know Jason Momoa is coming back. All those guys coming back. Uh, yeah, I'm not. Director is still to be determined. We don't know if James Wan's going to be back. I personally myself, I hope he comes back. I mean, I really enjoyed Aquaman, so I hope he comes back. We're probably going to see more of Black Manta, which is really interesting because he's got to be in top 20 personally for villains. I think he's really enjoyable. Uh, yeah, he I can't wait for Aquaman 2 personally per se. It's supposed to come out next year. It's about maybe a little bit over a year, probably like a year and maybe 5 months per se. So I'm pretty excited to kind of see this movie. I mean, we haven't gotten any pictures or any of that stuff. Really, we just know the casting and stuff. In terms of excitement factor, I would say like a 7.5. I'm really excited for this movie, but it's hard to kind of be very excited when you don't really have much trailers or photos to go off of. So there's that as well. And then of course we have Shazam: Fury of the Gods, or Shazam 2, and it's supposed to be coming out June 2nd, 2023, with this director named David F. Sandberg. And we know Zachary Levi's coming back, the whole cast for Shazam. Uh, yeah, so pretty much most of the cast is returning. Yeah, so Shazam 2, I mean, I think it's gonna be alright. I mean, I like the first one a lot, but just with the villain casting, I kind of, I don't know, I just don't really like it too much. I could be totally wrong here, but from my knowledge, it's like he's versing gods. And personally, per se, I would have said he should have versed Black Adam. Like, I definitely think they need to fight in the movies because they're arch enemies, of course, and like Black Adam's been casted and everything. So I find that a little bit stupid, honestly. We know Lucy Liu was supposed to play the film's villain, uh, so there's that, of course. And I believe the villains aren't even from the comics; they're just created for the movie. So I'm curious to see where that goes too, as well. And I don't know. To be honest with you guys, my excitement factor for that movie is probably a low six. I don't know. I'm kind of not too excited for this movie a lot, even though I love the first one. I'm not too excited for the second one. But anyways, that's supposed to come out in 2023. Yeah. Anyways, so here you can see all these different release dates and stuff like that. Uh, I'm pretty excited for this DC lineup. These 6 movies that are supposed to gradually come out over the next 3 years. Plus, we have more movies too, so don't forget that. But I'm expecting we're probably only gonna get the Suicide Squad this year. In terms of movies we're getting, I mean, next year we're gonna have a stacked lineup where we're gonna get to see the Batman, Black Adam, Flash, and Shazam, or not Shazam, sorry, Aquaman 2. So I'm pretty excited for that because, especially with Marvel, actually, it's going to be a good head-to-head matchup, just because Marvel also next year has a lot of movies coming out too and TV shows. So I'm very curious to see these two brands colliding with each other and battling for box office supremacy. Uh, yeah, just to mention some stuff that's in development, I guess, that don't have release dates or anything, just really not known about it. We're supposed to be getting Wonder Woman 3 eventually. Uh, Untitled Superman reboot with J.J. Abrams and Ta-Nehisi Coates. Yeah, we're getting a new Superman. That's happening. We're supposed to be getting a Zatanna show. I don't know if it's a show or a movie. Uh, yeah, so we're getting that as well. Interesting. Blue Beetle movie. I'm pretty hyped up for that. Angel Manuel Soto's directing that. You're getting a Batgirl show or movie. I'm not too sure. And yeah, that looks like most of it. That are believable, to be honest with you guys, because there's random stuff on here, which I don't think is, is proper, because there's some stuff on here from the Snyderverse, and I'm pretty sure they said that was canceled. So yeah, um, yeah, there's that stuff as well. Like they still say Cyborg movie, but I'm pretty sure that's not happening. But anyways, it's a promising for DC. I mean, we could get more movies eventually for like 2023 and 2022 at DC Fandom. So I think I'll update this once DC Fandom's finished. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.